It's mine. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. My name's ClassyKatie, and it's fucking great to see all of you. Good fucking morning to all of you hoes who have decided to join us this morning. You're a bitch. You're a queen. I don't even want to talk about it, Trin. You're so fucking hot, I can't. Oh, dating myself a bit here, but it reminds me of when me and my friend would smoke a bowl and turn on the Oh, I used to do that all the time. Do you remember, like, Windows old-ass screensavers? The amount of times I stared at those stoned as a child, I can't even. Takes one to know one? Oh, bitch, I could never be a queen. You can't be a queen if you're willing to murder everyone you rule over. Like, what's a queen without anyone to boss around? I don't know. Oh, thank you, Fussy. By bean juice, you mean coffee and not vagina juice, right?
Take your joy today. Never forget to take your joy, and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as velvet.
It's pussy juice. Kill, you know me better than this. What kind of question is that? Have you heard of Russia? No, but I know of Nebraska. Nebraska, very nice place. Hello, Kill, how are you doing? I'm not streaming, you are. I know. I'm sorry I was running late this morning, guys. My face was so congested. I was just like blowing my nose for an hour. Allergies are making me want to die. I hate them. I hate them. And like my sinuses on this side hurt. It's great. I love it. Time to squirt that bean juice into inappropriate holes. Squirt is pee. No shame in it. If you like being peed on. Oh my god, Sarah. That's one of my favorites. How are you? Do I take anything from my allergies? Yeah, I do, but it basically just brings them down to like a manageable level. If that makes sense. Like no allergy medicine has ever just eliminated everything. It just kind of takes it down to a level where I can talk and breathe. But it's so dry here that when I fucking wake up in the morning, it's just like I have rocks in my face. It's gross. Oh, you like it? Thank you. It's by a guy called Goodly Woods. He has a website, but he's not selling any cups on it right now because he actually does the Renaissance Fair circle. Celtic Wolf, of course I do. I have so many bear walls. Just okay, Sarah? Boo. Oh, Kashiro, stop it. Quoting, oh, I can't. Menstrual cup? You mean vampire shot glass? Tampon, vampire teabag. We could go forever. It's a medical thing. It's piss. There's nothing else that can come out of your urethra other than pee. Unless you put something up there, which is really gross. Don't do that. There's nothing wrong with peeing. I'm sorry. This conversation got weird. How's everyone doing? I'm so tired and my brain feels heavy from snot. So I'm going to rely on you guys to talk. Ooh, what were you reading, Psycho? It's pee. Pee. I mean, they call it squirt because no one wants to be like, when I come, I pee. But, you know, it's pee. A game-changing genetic engineering technique? What?
He tipped $50. Company I was working for got acquired and I got a decent raise, so I'm spreading the love. Thanks for making the workday endlessly more enjoyable.
Ma'am! What? Crispy, what the fuck? You know what you do? You fucking eat that bitch out because I love her for me. Oh my god. You scared? What? Thank you. Holy dick farts, thank you.
Welcome to the class hole.
Beata, thank you for you didn't have to wait for a resub today. How strange. Thank you so much for a resub to the class. Keep the class alive. Give it any swings at a tier 2 sub. Being my stoner friend. Oh my god. Mark, will you take a picture for me, please? I love her. 11% desk troll. Oh, I'm 100% a troll. Like, if I ever have the option, I will sit on the ground over any chair. I'm a troll. I'm a ground troll. It's a gene splicing technique that cures rare diseases. I'll have to read about it. Genes and shit make me nervous. We don't know enough about genetics to really be fucking with them at this point, but go science, I guess. So Lilith scratched inside my eyeball today. That was kind of the main reason I was late. She did it last night. She clawed up into my like eyelid on this side. Yeah. And it felt like I had gravel inside my eye all night. So I was up until like 2 in the morning just sitting here like this. It was pretty bad. Right, Devil Dog, it scares me. I know. These dogs, they're so wonderful, but Lilith has Muppet hands. I don't know if anybody has a dog that does this. Only Lilith does it. Like, she smacks with her hands. She's handsy. It's so weird. She does it to, like, the other dogs. Like, if she's awake and Trick's not awake, she'll just start smacking his face with her hands. And so, like, if I'm sleeping and the blanket's over my face, she'll just start smacking my face and trying to dig the blanket off my face. And then she gets her claw on my eyeball. It's great. They are so weird trained, but so fun. I love my dogs. Nothing says love like retinal damage, dude. It feels weird. It feels like I have something in this. Nova mostly kicks. Oh, that's cute. Cute. I love mutts. I wanted to get mutts. Oh my god. First off, Foxy, thank you so much for 9 months in a row. I shall feast upon the fetus of our love child. I love you. Thank you for that resub. Second off, Zen just said, I got a Dalmatian hair under my eyelid once. Oh no. They're like the sharp little hairs, right? Like pug hairs. Those are the devil. Absolutely not.
Welcome to the class hole.
I'm so tired. I want my brain to wake up now. Bruise on my titty for my cat standing on him? Oh, dude, I have bruises everywhere from these guys. I'm right there with you. Celtic Wolf just gifted a sub to Devil Dog. Devil Dog, you know the drill. Consensuality, butt touches, ass mansory. I love you. And Kelty, thank you. The red... No. Ow. Mm-mm. Scratch corneas are no fun. It feels weird. It just feels like I have something in my eye up here. But there's nothing in there. It's just red. I was going to say... Oh, the worst thing I ever had in my eye was not cum. Cum aside. Never got cum in my eye, actually. What does that feel like? Someone answer. Anyways, worst thing was, if you guys have ever worked in, like, a warehouse or something, or any chemical place where there's chemical spills, potentially, you have this shit, I can't remember what it's called, but it's like a powder that instantly dries chemical spills. So, like, we had it at Lowe's, because if you dropped a 5-gallon bucket of paint, you could throw it on there, and it would turn all the paint into dust, essentially, and then you can, like, fucking sweep it up. And one time we had a huge paint spill, and one of the guys went over and just like tossed the bag of this absorbent shit on the ground, and it went into the air in my eyes. Robin, you silly fuck. Oh my god. I admire you and how your channel has evolved over the years. Robin, you're gonna make me cry. Stop it. Thank you. I love my channel. It's desiccant, exactly. It's like a desiccant, and I mean, the most literal translation, it felt like someone pulled my eyelid open and poured gravel in my eyes. You do not want a desiccant in your eyes on a mucous membrane where all there is moisture. It was horrific. They didn't turn it into dust. They were just really red, and it was like, you know how if you look at your eyeball, it's like smooth and glossy and gross? My eye was like so dry, you could see all the little vessels popping out of my eye. It was so bad. You do not want that in your eyeballs. My phone was acting up, so I put the stream on my brother-in-law's shop computer, so didn't get to hear your answer. Did you get my letter, and what did you think of the stuff inside? I have not got it yet. I'm going to the post office this Monday, though. So I will. I did not go home early that day. No, I'm one of those people that I will just stay at work until I die. I can't give up. I have like this tick in me. I once got a speck of sand in my eye when the wind blew in my face, and I instinctively rubbed my eye. Oh no! Eyes are such a terrible, like, evolution. We used Exorb or something like that. Yep, it was something named like that. Exactly the same. It was like a bag of this powder, like dusty powder. Can't trick me, Katie. Those are bionic eyes with anti-doggo shields. I wish. See the cuts on my nose from her? Little bastard. I love her, but fuck her. Squeaky Snake, good morning. I'm in a lot of pain, but it's a major sign that my body's recovering from the first ADHD medication. Oh, Squeaky, I'm so happy for you. Yes. Trying to think. I think I only called into work one time in my entire life, and it was for a migraine. I couldn't drive to work. I couldn't even see. And then the one time I got sent home from work, I told you guys this story. So long time ago. I don't know. Years don't make sense anymore. Before I worked at I was working at Hopkins. And I used to wear, you guys, if you've been watching my channel for years, I used to wear a shit ton of makeup. I love wearing, it's fun. It's not a thing. I didn't wear it like out and out, but I wore makeup to work and I would like fill in my eyebrows and look nice. And I woke up one morning and I looked in the mirror and didn't recognize my face without makeup. Like I had this really weird, like, oh, I gotta fix my face. It doesn't look right. And then I stopped for a minute and I was like, Katie, that's really fucked up that your face first thing in the morning without makeup, like the freshest it's gonna be, looks wrong. So I just vowed never to wear makeup again, like ever. So I just do it for funsies. And I went to work that day and they sent me home because they said I was sick. They're like, honey, you look terrible. You've got to be, if you're feeling bad, right? You're like really pale. And I was like, wow. But I just went with it. I was like, yeah, I am. I'm going to go home. I had food poisoning. Oh, food poisoning is the worst thing ever. Never again. My son grabs me with his little daggers on my nose. Oh, I scratched my mom's cornea when I was a baby with my little daggers. I had a girlfriend who wouldn't let me see her without makeup. I was never that bad, ever. But I did have, like, it's embarrassing and really creepy, like, to say it now because I am better. But I could not leave the house unless I filled in my eyebrows. Because God forbid, I had pale eyebrows. Where the fuck this got, like, implanted in my brain, I'll never know. No one told me this, I don't think. Yeah, no shit, Griff. That's weird. I dated a guy that for the first year of our relationship, he wouldn't let me see him without a shirt on. It goes both ways, man. People have massive insecurities. Pale, like, seriously, like, when's the last time you looked at someone's eyebrows? Only if they're drawn in like a chola. I'm still trying to get over the eyebrow thing, to be honest. Honestly, I just stopped wearing it, and you just, like, the way I did it is, so Robin, seriously, you gotta brainwash yourself the other way. So, if you fill in your eyebrows every day and make them the main thing on your face, that's all anyone's going to stare at. And is that where you want to draw the attention? Not really. You want to draw it to, like, your eyes or your mouth, right? The pretty parts of your face. Not that eyebrows aren't pretty, but, like, why are we accentuating this little fur on our face when there's so many other things you could... Like, I think eyebrows take away. Like, when people do those huge fucking caterpillars, then your eyes don't look as open and pretty. They cause, like, a brow line like a fucking caveman. But I was doing it every day, like... Everything has to be perfect. Oh, dude. That's why I don't have eyebrows anymore. Because when I was a kid, I plucked them to death. Please help you? Okay, Kelty. Missy's got to eat. That's why we're working today. Once had to simulate a bird shit dropping on an actor. Used white chalk line powder dropped from... oh, no. I was crouched on the flag grid. It landed right in his eye. Oh my god. He spent the next hour in agony, flushing it out of his eye and refusing to go to the emergency room. What? Eyebrows are sisters, not twins. Tattoo their eyebrows? Do what you want to do, dude. I have... Jesse Robbins, you silly fuck. Thank you so much for the biddies. I have tons of tattoos. Your body's your body. But if you're doing it because... Like, you should be doing makeup because it's fun, not because you feel like you have to. You know what I mean? Like, when did normal skin become icky? Like, when did pores become gross? Like, there's so many products nowadays. Fill in your pores, cover your pores, smooth your skin, matte. What's wrong with skin? Like, what happened? I don't know. I've lived through this. I was born into the Sephora era, and I just don't know. Good morning, Devil. How you doing, honey bean? Pores are weird. I have huge pores. I hate them. Not huge, but I have pores on my nose, and I don't like them. I like everybody. I think everybody's beautiful. Makeup's fun, but I didn't want to feel like I couldn't leave my house without it. Also, let me just tell you, the freedom of being able to itch your face when you're not wearing makeup is worth every moment. Like, if you have your eyebrows drawn in right now, you can't do this. And that felt so good. You have to do this. It itches. It's the best. Foxy, me too. I have buckets, but I just don't touch them anymore. Dude, me too, Rod. My nose, I think I just have a greasy nose or something. How could you let the yard get to that point, Katie? I love that we got that on your birthday. What up, Deadly Dio? How are you? We feel more comfortable in our own skin. I definitely wear a lot less makeup. Oh, absolutely. I think when I was younger, I was trying to be older, like, respect me, I am an adult, because I was in the medical world, you know? We got them all the time, no shit. We got an ordinance from the city or something in the mail that we have, our yard is, what did they say? What was the wordage? Oh, it's hilarious. It's like plague or something. They use a really violent word that's basically like the weeds in your yard are going to make everybody else have weeds. But Scott likes, doesn't touch the yard, so it's fucking a forest. Ooh, aw, Sarah, don't worry, honey. You're in my heart forever, and I will see you. The blight. Yes, they call it a blight. They literally said that my yard is a blight. I love it. My skin is drier than fucking Sahara. My skin is, like, everywhere except my nose. The letters are the fun part. It's great. I laughed. When I got it, I was like, oh, fuck off. I'm opening this. This is just great. Alex, you're lucky. You know how much money I wasted on makeup? Hundreds of, I mean, not hundreds of thousands, thousands of dollars. Thousands of dollars. Thinking some eyeliner was going to be, you know, the magic one. No worries, Scott. The blight doesn't bother us. It's just plants. Oh, I'm sure they complain all the time. So Scott likes to do natural yards. We don't own the house. And honestly, I'd rather a natural yard than grass. Grass can suck my dick. Grass is like the biggest waste of water in the world. I hate grass. So we just let our yard go wild, but we have like these foxtails and shit, and I'm sure someone doesn't want them in their yard or whatever. I don't give a fuck. My yard is a blight. I love it. Ooh, a vino? Ooh. Rite of passage of country living, running barefoot across the country grass and stepping on, oh my god, facts. For me, it was running across the yard to the trampoline and not getting a slug between your toes. That was the challenge. We had a trampoline that was like 20 yards from the house, and you had to sprint across the wet grass yard to get to the trampoline without a slug in between your toes. Gross. Green grass is such a waste of water. Only grass Katie likes is the devil's grass. Oh my god, should we pack a bowl, Sea Lion? Kelty, have a good day, honey. We'll be here later. Ew. Ew. Slug slime is like impossible to get off your skin. If you've ever touched a slug, it's so gross. CeraVe's great. I love CeraVe. CeraVe and there's another one. Cetaphil. CeraVe and Cetaphil are the best because they're hypoallergenic. The Lord's Kale. Stop it. I love it. The Lord's Kale. I love it. Oh, I know. Well, I'd plant, like, what I want to do when I get money. I don't have any money, but if I ever have money, I'd like to landscape the yard and do like a pretty rock garden because nothing grows here. We're in the desert. Like, unless you're planning on watering the fuck out of your yard. I cut the part of my yard that my children play in because I live near woods and ticks are a problem. We don't really have ticks. We don't even have fleas or anything. It's kind of weird here. We talking that jazz cabbage. Toe slugs is an experience that tie humans together across continents. Is this how we all bonded? Has anyone else had a toe slug? It's toe slug. If one thing can unite the human race, slugs between your toes. A lot of yard to work with. Could be a crazy big fruit and veg garden. I know. What the fuck happened to that bark we were going to get like 6 months ago? There are ticks here. Are there ticks here? I just, like, it's weird because both of the two states I lived in before, Washington, D.C. and Baltimore, like, everyone's paranoid about ticks and fleas all the time. Like, if you go to the vet, they don't even ask. They will treat your dog for ticks and fleas because it's just rampant. So it's just not talked about here a lot. So I'm like, where are they? Yep, kill, yeah. PA, Maryland, Virginia, like the Lyme's disease. And there's a tick now that can make it so you're allergic to meat. When it bites you, it's super weird. Teddy Ruxpin, welcome to my channel, welcome to my stream, you famous bitch. Thank you for the follow. Get your toes slugged today. Call 1-800 Slug Your Toes. Oh, awesome, Scott. I'm really excited. But like, I really can't garden this year. It's pretty much over now. No, but I'm generally neurotic about stuff and was kept indoors as a kid, though I did step on sand spurs. I was locked outside as a kid, Squeaky. I was the opposite. My mom would literally lock us all outside and like crack a window so we could scream at her if we needed things. We have the meat allergy ticks where I am. Yeah, it's weird. You can garden until October? It's so fucking dry. How even? Ooh, I gotta pack a bowl. Sorry, I kept talking instead. I'm so heavy-brained from my sinuses today. My allergies are just thick. I can feel it. Like, you ever feel like your face is just heavy or swollen? You were the oldest here? Oh, yeah. See, I was the third youngest of 9. So by the time I was around, they didn't give a fuck. It was like, don't fuck up my house and be alive at the end of the day. Packinable. Yeah, lots of marriages. I have 2 older sisters who are like in their 40s that were my biological dad's first marriage. They're my half sisters. And then I have 3 older brothers who I was raised with my entire life who are stepbrothers, but again, raised with my entire life. And then I have 2 sisters, Josh and Katrina, who are technically cousins, but their parents refused to raise them from infancy because they're shitheads. So my mom took them in, so they were raised with me. And then I have 1 little sister, Sarah, who's 100% my sister. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, my parents basically at the end of the day were like, okay, everybody's alive. Awesome. Like, that was raising us. No worries, Scott. Just doing front yard? Okay. Backyard's fine, honestly. Most of the stuff's laying down now because it grew so tall, you know? Families are complicated, it's true. Remember spending days as a kid cutting up slugs? Ugh! Okay, I have a really fucked up slug story that you just reminded me of that I kind of completely forgot. Oh my god, I was a terrible child. It's no wonder, I mean, I should be a serial killer at this point. Oh. So, when I was a kid, my mom's a respiratory therapist, obviously, and anybody that works in the medical industry has a cabinet full of medical shit. Scalpels, inhalers, whatever. You have everything. You just accidentally carry shit home in your pockets from work because you're carrying it around for work, and then you empty your pockets at home, and you just end up with a gigantic medical kit. And so we had lots of, like, syringes and scalpels and all sorts of fun, sharp things, and I would catch slugs and inject them with orange juice. And I just remembered I did that, and I kind of fucking hate it. Why am I like that? I was, like, 7. Ew. Please still be my friend. I was diagnosed with sociopathy when I was 7. I don't think I'm a sociopath, but sure. I don't know why I did that. Cheers? Dad had to have been my undiagnosed ADHD origin, and his habits were weird until I looked at him with, oh, yep, Gluttony. Thank you so much for summoning the class, keeping the classy alive, and giving an anus swings and being one of the best goddamn mods in the world. I love you, boo. I'm not! I was 7, and I was weird. And, like, I was going through a lot of shit. Like, my dad died the same year when I was 7, and, like, you know, life was hard. Everybody goes through shit, though, right? Dude, isn't this dope? I get them at Ren fairs. I love them. Rip apart grasshoppers? Oh, Cheshire. My mom has a story. She told me this when I was really, like, 4 or 5 years old. She went into my room, and there was a bunch of bugs on my bed that didn't have legs, because apparently my logic was if I tear their legs off, they will be my friends and stay forever. Why are we remembering these things? How did this just come up? Slug feet! And now I can't hurt any animal. What happened? I don't know. I think I was an angry child. Where's my lighter? Please be my friend. Adorable and sad. I know, right? Now we protect all animals and bugs, right? I know, like, what happened to that flip? Her hyperfocus when reading, oh my god, my mom cannot do one thing at a time. Like, I remember when I was a kid, I would get so mad because she would sit down to watch a movie with us, but she would have like bills out and her magazine and a book, and she'd be doing all this shit and not watching the movie with us. And I was like, how are you not watching the movie? She's fucking ADHD as me. She just won't go see a therapist. Ever read the book The Psychopath Test? It's written by the same guy that wrote the book The Men Who Stare at Goats. No. One of the specialists said he talked to said something along the lines of, if you're worried you're a psychopath, sociopath, you're very likely neither. But I'm not worried about being them. So that's a bad sign. She said I had sociopathic tendencies because I didn't cry at my dad's funeral. But I was 7 and he was a raging alcoholic. I didn't remember him. I still don't remember him. Super Sea Lion, how about just one leg? Oh my god, I was the original Mercy. Isn't that the name of the book? Mercy? With Kathy Bates? Or is it, the movie's Mercy, is the book called something different? I don't remember. Misery, thank you, not Mercy. Misery. I was the original Misery. Hell yeah. I had arachnophobia and a big anger issue because of all the horrific shit I was living through. So to not be afraid, I'd rip the legs off the spiders I'd find. I had a lucid nightmare that broke a lot of the arachnophobia. And then I had a special awakening that was spiders. Really, in the last decade, maybe more. Oh my god, I'm so happy for you. That movie and the book are fucking amazing. Stephen King is incredible. He's such a good writer. I definitely have sociopathic tendencies. Do you really? I don't think you do. You're like one of the most caring people I know. What goes on in his head, I kind of want to see. Oh, Rod, poor Gizmo. Did he eat something weird? Right, Crispy? Yeah, I read it probably longer than that ago. I read it like in high school or something, but the movie is phenomenal. It's one of those books where Kathy Bates. Has Kathy Bates done anything terrible ever? Fried green tomatoes. Go fuck yourself. Sociopathy is heavily stigmatized. Well, people think like if you're a sociopath, you're dead inside. And it's not that. If you have sociopathic tendencies, like I read about it because I was like, what? It just means that you evolved to, you can literally like ignore emotional feedback from your brain and go forth because something happened in your life where the emotional feedback from your brain was going to kill you. And so your brain did like a cut. You know? Does that make sense? To Wanda, Jesse, this is why we're friends and I love you so much. Oh, thank you so much. I've toned down my spider killing. It really depends on where they are. I used to freak out whenever I saw a spider. I won't judge you if it's in your bed. Your bed is a safe place. Spider shouldn't be there. Oh my god, spider vacuum's actually smart. It might die, but at least you're not like outright killing it. Dude, in American Horror Story, she's amazing! Like, what the fuck? I'm not even a huge American Horror Story fan, but Kathy Bates in Coven, holy shit. It's like a literal emotional switch, exactly. Only Spiders, same. Like, I don't want to. I have a Black Widow in a container, but if there's one in my house, that's not going to stay there. How people talk about ADHD and our empathy works. Like, people will say that we don't experience empathy, but we just experience it differently. Exactly. Like, most people who are neurodivergent, they come off cold sometimes because we feel things exponentially compared to someone who is not neurodivergent. So they're going to look at us and be like, why aren't you reacting? And really, on the inside, we're screaming. We're trying to be normal. We just don't know that middle space. We embody the emotion. At least I do. That's bipolar for me. It's horrible. There's no, like, middle grade. Yeah, she is. Kathy Bates is perfection. Coven was great. Coven's one of the best seasons, in my opinion. And the first one, haunted house one. You bought a vacuum? Ooh, fuck yeah. Let's cheers. Oh, 4th. Let's do it. I don't remember what weed this is. What did I grind up last night? White Runts. It's White Runts. Oh, cheers. We're dating? Me and you? I don't think so. I was unaware. I've never dated before. I don't know what that's like. But if it's happening, I would like to stop it now. Ellie, you're so fucking pretty. I love you. How are you? I couldn't get into Freak Show. I don't know why. Like, the beginning was good with the spoiled kid, the creepy kid. Great. And then towards the middle of the show, I lost it. I don't know. Maybe it was the aliens. Yeah, Freak Show bored me too. I tried. The beginning half was great. Second half, I was like... It's literally called White Runs, yeah. With a Z. White Runs. It's right there, but it's not gonna focus. Oh, Hotel was amazing. I loved Hotel. Lady Gaga's a great actress. She's really not given enough credit for that. Like, fuck. She's great. Roanoke, oh my god, can I just say... I have never tried to watch a show harder than I tried to watch Roanoke. I kept convincing myself it's got to get better. I started that show and watched the first, 4 episodes probably 10 times before I finally just said, I'm sitting here and I'm binging it and finishing it, and it was terrible and not worth it. Yeah, she's amazing. Really, Manny? I'm glad I'm not the only one. It's not worth finishing. Don't do it. I was so mad when I finally did it. I was like, really, Katie? I can never get those hours back. It was bad. Good morning, slave. I didn't like the political... I haven't watched any of the new seasons at all. I started the new one, the 50s, whatever it's called. Didn't like it. The new ones just aren't, they don't have, it feels like they're getting, what's the word I'm looking for? Have any of you, oh god, what's the name of that? I'm so bad with names. I'm trying to think of a show that's similar to what I'm trying to say. Just like the acting is way overdone and way kind of just too cheesy and corny. The beginning episodes were good acting, and then they just start getting God, I'm trying to think of a word for it. Have you ever watched Scream Queens? It's kind of like what Scream Queens is. Scream Queens is just ridiculous. And I feel like that's what they've moved towards, is just ridiculous. As opposed to, actually kind of creepy and cool and, with a cute love story or something. Campy! Yes! Yep. Yes, campy is the word I'm looking for. Yes, thank you. They just keep getting more and more campy. And I like one or two campy characters. In Coven, they had the board of official witches that burn you or whatever. And there was that redhead chick and, the little gay man. And they were very campy and ridiculous. And that was okay, though, because they weren't the main focus. They were just, kind of weird characters coming in. But these new episodes, it's just 100% ridiculous. And I just can't get into it. I find it not very entertaining. Ooh, what did you think of the remake? Of which one? The remake of what? Oh, Vampire Diaries is terrible. It's terrible. I love vampires and werewolves, but I swear to God, every single piece of media about vampires and werewolves is catered to 16-year-old girls that want an abusive 90-year-old boyfriend. I don't get it. Sexalate, good morning, love. Coven's great. Coven's a really good episode. I mean, a really good season, I think. Oh, the remake of It? I laughed. The original It gave me a true phobia of clowns. I am terrified of them. I watched it when I was in 2nd grade by myself in the middle of the night. It was a terrible decision that my parents made for me. Clowns can go fuck themselves. I watched the second one and I laughed. It was ridiculous. It wasn't scary at all. Dude, Mosley, Vampire the Masquerade, a good one, though. Make it like Mad Men or something. Tim Curry is everything. How can you do better than Tim Curry? Oh, you can't. Twilight is so gross. When was it okay for a 16-year-old girl to, marry a 120-year-old old man just because he looks Young. I'm pretty sure Mary Kay Letourneau would have something to say about that. Except that she's dead. I think she died. Dude, right, Rod? Thank you. Like, when did this become okay for every little girl to be obsessed with a really old man? It's like every fucking... I mean, unless you're reading, like... I don't know. Yes. It's weird. It's grooming young girls like old guys, only if they look young. I kept seeing scenes from the remake, and I asked my friend if it was a dark comedy, and he was like, oh my god, no, it's so scary. No, it's not. Not compared to the original, I think. Steven, I'm with you. The only great thing about the new It movie is that Bill Skarsgård scared the shit out of Bill Hader. No shit. He's a creepy looking dude. Like, he's creepy. I wish Kindred the Embrace hadn't stopped because, oh, was that a good one? I don't think I saw that one. I love Waiting. I know. Well, oh my god. You know what I watched the other day? I watched Mulan. Mulan. Which is about a girl pretending to be a boy. And they make a transgender joke in the very beginning. They make a cross-dressing joke. Like the Disney cartoon, Mulan. And I'd never caught it before. And it's in the very beginning. It's like all the little ghost ancestors are sitting around talking. And they're like, and then there's that one uncle of yours that likes dressing up like a woman. And they're all talking about how shameful that is. I was like, this is fucking Disney. It's like in the first couple minutes. It's in the very beginning. I like really wanted to enjoy the rest of the movie. And I was like, oh my god. Why though? Wushu, I love Mulan. But fuck. It's so subtle. Those little subtle things. Let's not pretend Disney scum. We always say that. I mean, we know this, right? We all know Walt Disney was a notorious anti-Semitic who made name lists for Hitler. Like, he was a terrible dude. Older Disney, yeah, but Mulan's not that old, is it? I mean, it came out while I was alive. No, I'm talking about the cartoon. I've never seen the real life one. I heard it was terrible. Wow, I was 10 when Mulan came out. That's crazy. Then the song right after that is an LGBTQ plus icon. Yep. Right after they make fun of cross-dressing. It's just, it's the subtle critical race theory. It's critical race theory. It's the subtle racism that America implants in children. Like, yeah, it's America in a nutshell. It's kind of scary. Let's get down to business. What the fuck just fell off my hand? To defeat the buns. Oh. Oh, dude, Foxy, I love you. Please be safe. Give crazy kisses for me. It's the subtle othering. I love it. Alex said that so long ago, and I've just taken that with me for the rest of my life. Subtle otherness. Ugh. Do they really nuke? No shit. Oh my god, I could never work at a karaoke bar. Oh, really, Slave? I'm feeling a small... Oh, no. No. You're gonna smoke weed, and you're not gonna be sick. Oh, I love Treasure Planet. Is that a Disney movie, though? Morph is everything. If I could have 5 wishes, one of them would be to have a little morph creature to fly around me and go... Because it's so cute. Slothiest, I really don't know. Like... I like to talk about this stuff with you guys because obviously we have a very safe community for everyone of any gender or otherwise sexuality, and subtle otherness, like a little kid would watch that movie once and go to school and start calling boys cross-dressers if they look like a girl, and that little boy's gonna feel fucking terrible because maybe he wants to be a girl. Maybe he is supposed to be a she and got the wrong body. You know? Like, kids don't know what they're repeating. Me too, Mosley. You know, Anne Rice wrote some more recent books about werewolves, and they're terrible. The subtle othering, or the older stuff of the... God damn it, Greg Cameron. 1 second. I don't know what's worse, the subtle othering of older stuff, or the new pandering where they advertise gay characters. Oh, but yes. Oh my god, can we talk about that movie that's all about my life on Netflix? What was it called? Oh, it's like A Family Name versus something, versus the world or something. Fuck, what was that movie? Rod, what was that fucking movie? Mitchells versus Machines. So if you have not watched Mitchells versus Machines, I'm pretty sure someone who has followed me my entire life filmed me and made a movie out of me because that movie is very creepily similar. It's about a girl who doesn't fit into her family and she's kind of a nerd and she moves across the country to get away from them, so on and so forth. She owns a pug. It's very strange. And anyways, this is not about the movie. I mean, in the last like 30 seconds of the movie, it's like the wrap up. You get that she's gay. A little girl in college. It's not the theme of the movie. In no way, shape, or form does she have a girlfriend. She never hits on a girl. She never looks at a girl. It is so a kid's movie. But at the very end, she goes to college and like her parents are like, "Ooh, are you going on a date?" And she's like, "I and a girl." And it's very, very, very subtle. And it's not a big deal. Like it's nothing. It's just, oh, our daughter's got a date. And it was so like beautiful. I love Paranorman so much. Yes. You have to meet my boyfriend. I love Paranorman. That's one of my favorite movies. I own it. I like when the media normalized it. Exactly. It's kind of like Schitt's Creek did that. Schitt's Creek did it amazingly. The brother, what's his name? Alexis and why am I blanking on his name? God damn it. It is Katie versus the Machines. Watch the movie. It's scary. David, thank you. David. He's just in a relationship. Nothing about it. Like, no one's talking about gay shit. No one's making a big deal that he's gay and he's in a relationship and he gets engaged. It's beautiful and I cry every single fucking time his boyfriend sings to him. Fuck. It's just, that's just life. And that's the way it should be. And it gets me hard. The wine metaphor? Oh my god, which one? No. Oh my god, Slothius isn't amazing. No, I haven't. I don't have TV. I started inserting the bit from Mitchell's vs. Machines in my podcast. This is how moose say they love you. I know. And my dog's name is Moose. We need more happy queer movies instead of awful tragedies. Yeah. Like, I like seeing movies. I watched a really beautiful one with Andrew recently. Oh my god, what was it called? And it was about a gay couple, two men, back in the 50s, I think. Fuck, what was that called? Call Me By Your Name. Call Me By Your Name, I think is what it was called. And it was so fucking beautiful, but it was kind of heartbreaking. It had Timothée Chalamet in it. Can we watch this? Oh, the wine. Yep. I thought you were talking about the scene. I mean, Sexcellent. You'll know the scene I'm talking about. When Moira does the commercial for the wine people. And she's like, the crab. I fucking vomit cry every time she does it. I've been rewatching it. I die. Crab. That's I love Schitt's Creek so much. If you haven't seen it, it's a phenomenal show. And this here is David. He's my hero. I am going to start Stream Raiders, by the way. Our first battle is a fucking boss battle. So I wanted to put it off a little bit so people could get in here. It's like a big boss battle. I didn't want to start it right away. I felt bad. So I've just been like, we'll start it now, though. We've been live an hour. And not the label. Please watch that show. It is comedic genius. You'll pee yourself. It's so fucking funny. You will die. It is so fucking funny. That is so beautiful. I'm keeping that forever. And it's written by him. It's written by David and his dad. His dad is his father is the guy from American Pie. The awkward dad from American Pie. What is his name? Him and his son, Eugene Levy. God, thank you. Eugene Levy and his son wrote the show, and then Alexis is his daughter too. So Alexis is like my spirit animal. If you've watched the show, I love Alexis so much. I just embody her in my soul. Subtle homophobia, sort of. That what he just did? No, because if you watch the show, those two had slept together, and then the very next like night, it's Twyla is the daughter. Just kidding. Thank you. Not Alexis. Twyla. Is Alexis? Thank you. Thank you. I fucked it up. Twyla's the daughter. My bad. Twyla's scary. I love her. They sleep together in a previous episode, so that's why she's asking. It's a great show. Like, the writing is just, so, and Catherine O'Hara, I mean, I just love her, and she has these fits where she just blood-curdling screams over like a wig, and it's just, I feel it spiritually in my heart. It's so good. She is. She's literally a legend. Kellerman, I just worship her. Worship her. She's in anything. Have you ever seen First in Show? I die. I die. No Reed's an amazing musician. Oh my god. He makes my tingle dingle. My dingle tingles. Oh my god. I have not seen Orange County in so many years. Fuck yourself. With like her invalid husband. I completely forgot that movie. I have to watch that now. Oh my god, I completely forgot that movie. Holy shit. Trans men are men, trans women are women. NBs don't owe you androgyny. Asexual does not equal no sex drive. And consent is fucking sexy. If you feel the need to argue with any of those statements, you can just go. That's the mom from Home Alone. I know, I see her and I think Beetlejuice. If you do not let me fix this home, I will go insane and I will take you with me! Okay, maybe you could just leave this room alone. Oh my god, yes, Slaith. I will always cheers with you, love, regardless of your exposure. Which one? Which Foo Fighters song? I love Foo Fighters. An NB? An NB is a non-binary person. So some non-binary persons may look feminine or masculine to you. They don't owe us looking androgynous to consider themselves non-binary, I think is what. Does that make sense? Yeah. It's like, you don't have to look non-binary to be non-binary. You don't have to look femme to be femme. You don't have to look masculine to be masculine. If everyone was blind, the world would be a more pleasant place, I feel. Ugh. Yes, let us cheers. Absolutely crash. As much as I love social media because I live on it, I don't know what it's doing to baby brains. It didn't exist when I was a kid. Lord. Absolutely, Slothius. Literally, I say this a lot. Like, the gayest thing you can do is be concerned what other people are doing in their bedroom. Stop it. Hi, Spencer. How are you, love? Twitch. I use Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram. And that's about it. But I just follow friends. Like, people complain about those platforms all the time, but you don't have to see things you don't follow. Just unfollow people. Transphobes need to stop obsessing with my gender because that's my job. Right? That, honestly, Mosley, like, I think about that sometimes. Like, I have been, my entire life, I'm all up in my own head. Like, do I look fat? Do I look gross? Are my legs chubby? Are my arms chubby? Am I smelly? Like, I don't know when these people decide to just completely focus on someone else's issues and mandate them. Like, don't you have enough shit going on in your own bullshit upstairs? I'm not trans and I have enough going on. I can't even imagine having that on my plate. Return of the Living Dead, I love that movie so much. Never trust the living. Good morning, Knives. How are you? Like, I know I'm awesome. You not liking me is a you problem. Exactly. 100%. It's very much insecurity and fear and, you know, what's the word? Naivety, ignorance. So they don't have to focus on themselves, right? And that's sad, Sexcellent. That is sad. A giant percent of the population that thinks the idea of social media made them the word and we should listen to them, oof, yeah. But honestly, like, that's a double-sided coin. I hate it, but also because that exists, it outs people like J.K. Rowling. She thought it was a great idea to use her word to completely discount the lives of every single transgender person in the world. And now I can't like Harry Potter, but at least I'm not giving that fucking turf money anymore. But also, there's so many horrible opinions out there that are just hurting people. Like, I don't think people realize that when you say something, like, people aren't just going to change their mind and have this glorious opinion. You're hurting feelings all over the world. You're touching on corners of the world you will never see in your life, and you're hurting. You're causing emotional pain. Why though? Why would you ever want to do that? Echo 100%. It's a mirror, exactly. Like, you'll see what you look. Fuck TERFs in not the cool way. In not the cool way. We have to clarify that. If you find yourself about to suck the dick of a TERF and or have sex with one, maybe don't. Yep, Harry Potter came out of whack, Steven. I'm convinced. I rarely tweet. I feel like I usually tweet like questions. Like when I tweet, it's because I want to talk to people, not because I just want people to suck my ass. I'm like lonely. Rolling's a joke. She's a fucking. I grew up I have so much Harry Potter merchandise. I've been to Harry Potter World twice. I have like 6 wands and robes, and it's all in a box. I can't touch it. And I'm a big fan of separating art from artist. I can't do it with her. I'm physically incapable of doing it with her, and it makes my heart break. Pyro, because human beings love categorization. Love it. And if there's only 2 sides there, it's like fucking crack to them. Black, white, female, male, Democrat, Republican, my team, your team. It just breeds violence and anger. No, Echo, what happened? What's a TERF? A TERF is a trans exclusionary radical feminist, which means they do not believe that transgender human beings belong in any movement gender-wise. That one specifically points out the feminist movement, but yeah, they're like, oh, you're a transgender woman? You cheapen our movement. Like, excuse me, what? It hurts to say it out loud. I hate it. Amen as. Fucking A, dude. 100%. How are you, love? How is it down under? Is it cold? I think the biggest issue, if her continued input in the HP universe, that every single HP-themed thing directly funds her. Yeah, and it breaks my fucking... Ugh. I hate her. Okay, so they're allowing for character customization and separating voiceover lines from gender roles. So you can literally make any character you want with any style voice person you want. I mean, that's one way to punch her in the dick. Daniel Radcliffe stood up against her. I saw that. That was pretty great. No, they're farts. Feminism appropriating reactionary transphobes. Ooh, that is so dirty and I like it. Ooh, Alex, what is this? Is this... Oh no, is this someone being really angry about Harry Potter? Because I'm really angry about Harry Potter too. I hate it. I hate that I don't like it anymore. It was so... I loved it. Transgender men are men. Transgender women are women. Gender's a dumb concept, but I believe it's a fluid, beautiful sphere of magic, and you can be whoever you want to be. And if anybody makes you feel bad here, let me know. I will punch him in the dick, metaphorically. Let's start Stream Raiders up and then watch this video. Because I think this is going to be an angry person, and I'm excited. Stream Raiders. We're starting with a boss battle. So I tried to put it off for a while so people could, like, get into chat. I feel bad when we start with a boss battle because it's, like, the best. Adam Ellis made a comic, my eye just went really dry, about her tweeting about a bunch of character traits while the police are trying to get her. Oh, God. All right, you ready? I'm ready. Wrong one.
I'm just like so into Harry Potter, but also, can I say TERFs? Can I say TERFs? TERFs. And it is.
I'm not worthy.
I still maintain though that
I'm
there is so much in there that you know resonated with a lot of us misfits, a lot of us kids that wanted magic and really believed in it. And I will never let that part go. But TERFs.
Trans rights, TERFs.
Yeah. I'm just like so
trans
into
rights
Harry
fuck
Potter,
TERFs.
but also
I love it. Trans rights fuck TERFs. I'm gonna keep that one. Sometimes you die a hero. Sometimes you live long enough to become the villain. I know, right? There's a lot of people like that. Like, I learned this year that Lovecraft, horrific racist. He had a cat named the N-word. Like, his pet was named the N-word with a hard R. And I love Lovecraft shit. Give me Cthulhu all day. But he's dead. So I don't feel as bad enjoying Lovecraft and still fucking hating him, you know? The author of Ender's Game. Ender's Game is one of my favorite books. It was life-changing for me. One of the best books I've ever read in my entire life. Author, piece of shit, Garbo. Yeah, right? Robin, it sucks. There's a lot of things like that. And it's like, do you want to know? Or do you want to be in the dark? I think I'd rather know. I don't know. Yeah, Lovecraft was and Lewis Carroll, this year, they discovered actual finite proof that he did molest Alice and her sisters, like real girls. I watched the whole thing on it. There was a little girl named Alice, and she had two older sisters, and he had nude pictures of the two older sisters, but Alice would fight him. So that's why he wrote the books about her. They have it this year now. I have so many Alice in Wonderland things themed in my home and in my life. I've grew up on Alice in Wonderland. It's one of my favorites. American McGee's Alice was one of the first PC games I ever played. And Lewis Carroll's a fucking chimo. Not that we didn't know it, like everybody like thought it, but they have them now. It's icky. As long as the artist is dead, right? I feel better if they're dead because I'm not like giving them fame or fortune or whatever. It's like listening to Michael Jackson. Exactly. Michael Jackson's another one. Yep. He's dead, so your money you're spending isn't going to him and enabling him. On the other hand, if you listen to by R. Kelly, I want to piss on you. Oh. Mm-mm. Bill Cosby's a piece of shit. Oh my god, the amount. So I follow a shit ton of like pot accounts on Instagram, and every day there's at least 5 memes of like an innocent stoner looking out jail bars at Bill Cosby walk away from a prison every day. And it's just heartbreaking because in America there are people in prison for sentences for just having a bag of weed, and yet he's walking out there all fucking molesty fuck. Ooh, Zen, that would be dope, dude. Thank you. Echo, any fucking time. It's a pleasure to see you, Honeybean. Please be safe and have a good day. Chris Brown, like, how the fuck is he still making money? Like, I really like Lil Dicky. Lil Dicky, I think is his name. He's like this white, awkward rapper. And he did a rap with Chris Brown. And, like, everyone knows Chris Brown beat the fuck out of Rihanna on the side of a road. And now I kind of feel weird about Lil Dicky. Because I'm like, dude, what? He did. I mean, yes. Not Lil Dicky. Chris Brown was dating Rihanna and beat the living hell out of her inside of his car on the side of a road, and she had to go to the hospital. She had a broken eye socket. And he's admitted it. It's like, Kay and, oh yeah, let's make a song together. I know, Slaith, it just grosses me out. I couldn't do that. There's photos of it, tons. Photos, interviews, like, it's all out there. Like, how is he not in jail? Oh, money. Exactly. And part of the song is, like, Chris Brown being like, no one's talking about my past. He makes jokes about it constantly. I mean, people still put jokes about Chris Brown in their songs. Like, today. No one's talking about my controversial past. I can see a movie and relax. Boom. How fucking neurotic do you have to be? He's a shitbag. I don't care who you are. You don't beat the shit out of another human being's face. What? Yes, Alex, I literally just got the alert that I need to run an ad. How are you like this? Like, it popped at the exact same time. You're a psycho. Yep, fucking Bobby Brown. Have you ever seen the clip of him talking about pulling a doo-doo bubble out of Whitney? I still can't. It's burned into my skull forever. Remember that time I had to pull a doo-doo bubble out of your butt? Eh, that boy's tripping. But he literally had to pull heroin shits out of her ass. Like in the final days. A doo-doo bubble. Look it up. There's a clip. If someone finds it, I'll play it after the break. Yep, Amber Heard. Oh my god, I used to finger myself to her, and then I found out she cut the finger off Johnny Depp is actually a horrific human being. Like, whoa. Right? Dude. Whoa. Fuck Amber Heard. She's a horrible human. Horrible humanness goes beyond any gender you want to put on somebody. I don't care what gender or gender description they have. Horrible is horrible. The crazy hot scale, for real, though. But she doesn't go to the unicorn, because doesn't crazy hot, like, it goes crazy hot, and then unicorn, and then goes into the fucking psychopath, right? Maybe we should watch that. I haven't watched that in years. Seriously, Amber Heard's a waste of air. She's a horrible human being. And the fact that, like, this is something I have a lot of male friends. I've always just, I don't know. I identify with dudes. And I talk to them about this a lot. I would be so scared to be a man. So scared to be a man. Because you can literally say, she cut my finger off and punched me in the face, and the world will be like, he hit her, and put him in jail. That is scary. Like, BDO, I would never even go on a date. I'd be so scared. Oh, Marilyn Manson, there's another one. Like, fuck, I seriously had Marilyn Manson posters on my walls my entire childhood. All of my pictures in my bedroom are with Marilyn Manson on my walls. And he was probably doing that shit while I had those things on my walls. It sucks. Guys, you're just fucked if you do, fucked if you don't. Defend yourself and you're a lying asshole. Don't defend yourself, you're admitting it. But, like, also, we can never, if a victim comes forth, you can never be like, no, it didn't happen. You have to side with the victim because chances are it probably did happen. It's horrible. Everything's horrible. I don't know what to do. I mean, Marilyn Manson did so many things with Nine Inch Nails, Trent Reznor, and Maynard James Keenan, and those are like my ultimate three, and I had to cut one out, and I just feel so weird now. Believe victims but listen. That's so beautiful. We should put that on a shirt. Believe victims but listen. That needs to be a shirt. That's really good. I'm a victim. Like, I've been a victim, but I also know women who have absolutely lied outright to get, like, clout on the internet. Or sympathy from people. Or just to hurt someone's name. Disgusting. Disgusting. Ew. Disgusting. Golden Age of Grotesque. Yep. It was great. I love it. And I can't listen to it. Like, how the fuck do you sexually assault Evan Rachel Wood? That's all I'm going to say. That's my last thought, besides pee after sex. Evan Rachel Wood. What? Alright, boss battle. I'm going to show you guys the two bosses, and you get to pick. Pick your boss. It's like, fuck me, it's a Bone Daddy, Alpha Nest, whatever the fuck that is, or Lara the Lich. Ooh, thank you, Scott. No worries, dude. It's not about sex, it's about power, which is so... I was just talking to Mark about this morning. I was like, what's with people and, like, taking sides and needing to have power over each other? Lich? Bone Daddy. Is that the same thing? I've got one for... Oh, wait, I've got two Liches. All right, which one was Lich? Nope, Lich. We're going Lich. It's happening. Today's environment, believe victims unless they're men because men are aggressors and everything. It's very grossly sad. Or if you're trans, or if you're black, or any shade darker than white, they'll always believe the other person because you're now questionable. And it's disgusting. And I'm mad about it. But you guys are great, and you give me fucking hope in the world. And I appreciate you for that. Fuck. Let me see. Oh my god, look at that guy. Epic board member. I'm ready. Oh, Alex. Thanks. It's okay. Thank you, though. You tried. I just ruined it for you. Insecurity. See, and this is where, I mean, we need to take a break, but I've been insecure in my life. I've had moments of massive insecurity, fear, pain, hate, and I've never wanted to lash it out on somebody else. I always take it out on myself. So that's, I guess, where I don't make the connect. Oh, Cheshire, Broken Stone. We're gonna play Other Side today, and I accidentally deleted the save file. Last night, I didn't mean to do it. I hit my keyboard and deleted it. I'm so sorry. So we're starting a new one, but who cares? We didn't get that far.
Welcome to the class hall.
Dread style. 232. Dude, how much have you lost now? You're a machine. I hate how fast dudes lose weight. It's ridiculous. Dread, thank you for that resub, lover. Ew. I saw that if you obey the police, they won't shoot you tweet. Ew. What? Ew. 28 pounds, dude. Dude. That's incredible. That's so much fucking weight. That's high five. That is amazing, dude. I'm so proud of you. As a fellow used to be very heavy, losing weight's hard. Really hard. Let's take a break. Stand up, stretch your legs. I'm going to put some music on. Let's flush our brains of the hate of the world and maybe play some Other Side. Other Side is like kind of like Dark Souls. It's really cool. We can like just talk for hours, not worry about the game. It's great. Silver Wolf, you silly fuck. Thank you so much for resetting the class, keeping the classy like alive, giving an anus its wings.
And hailing Satan.
Zen, just put it in the lobby. Lobby's probably best. Honestly. Fuck the popo in the worst way, man. It's just... Ugh. Oh, the paraplegic getting tased out of a car. I can't. That one made me ill. I mean, they all make me ill, but holy shit. Wow, Slothiest, really? Wow. Slothiest just said, bruh, I just had this conversation with my uncle. He really just doesn't understand why people would be uncomfortable with cops. As a white female, I have never felt safe around a cop in my entire life. In fact, I will walk the other way if I see one coming. Anywhere. If one follows me too long on a road, I'll make a fake turn to get away from one. I will no, I've never ever in my entire existence felt safe or felt the need to seek security in a police officer, ever. I'll look for an old woman with a handbag before a fucking police officer. Fuck that shit. Pee after sex, stretch your dicks, get some coffee, load a bowl, and I'll be back in a few minutes. I love you. And join Stream Raiders. Big.
Hi. Cable!
I'm here. If I'm your joy, yes, absolutely. Joy can be anything. I had some water. Hydrate, cheers. I washed my water bottle today. You should wash your water bottles. Ugh. Seen some pretty gnarly drinking vessels. Reese, good morning, my love. How are you? I feel like I was talking about you earlier, and I can't remember what it was about. My brain's really tired. Bigfoot Lazy Bear. Hold on, I'm gonna burp, maybe. Yep. Bigfoot. Welcome to my channel, welcome to my stream. My name is ClassyKatie. It's fucked fabulous to meet you. Taking my breath away with you. Show my fucked up family today. Welcome to the classiest place on earth. The plastic place on earth. Yep. I love We Happy Few. Yep, it is literally from We Happy Few. I had a mental breakdown a few years ago on stream, partially. And so I went and got diagnosed with some things, got some druggies, and we turned it into a very mental health awareness channel. Because no one should suffer the way I did. Dude, Dead Cal, it's been the same here, man. Yesterday, it was 33C, 33.3 repeating, actually. I was kind of excited because those are my numbers. What is it now? It's like 28C now. CBD does not show up on a drug test. It is nationally legal in the United States of America, except in some places in Texas, I've heard. And most CBD companies, literally on the bag of the product, they'll say, we'll go to court with you if they try to fire you and say you're smoking pot. Because you don't. You're good. You can't burp at all? Oh, God. I don't fart. I love my Texan friends and my sister who lives there, but Texas seems so scary. Dude, Elsa fucked up. Psycho was in Elsa yesterday. How was that, Psychogenesis? Hi, Vissy. I know, I answered you on my break. I got your text on my break. Water. Delightful. We're gonna play some fucking Other Side. No, I accidentally deleted the save game, Psycho. I was trying to exit the game after stream yesterday. And, the fuck? There's weed crumbles. I accidentally bumped my keyboard and literally just hit delete, and it just deleted the whole save file. But honestly, I don't care. I kind of want to start over. I'm still going to name him after you guys. But I kind of get the game more now.
Hail Satan! Hail Satan!
115, no thank you. I don't know what my weather's going to be like. It's just hot. It doesn't really, like, once you get above 90, it just sucks, right? Can we just all agree? It's above 90 sucks. Some CBD products have trace amounts, but they'll say it, right? Like, everything I have says it if there's trace amounts. Hi, Melody. How are you, love? Thank you for the host. 3? Oh, Cable. You and Az are basking in the cold. So, oh my god, it's gonna get 102 degrees today. Gross. I don't like it. 102 today, 97 tomorrow, 84, 90, 94, 95, 88 with thunder and lightning, 90, 91, 93. I don't like this week. I don't like it. I identify as a polar bear. Man, I am the sun on the inside of my body. I just burn. Like, my core is hot. If I, like, sleep with anything but a blanket and a t-shirt, I will just sweat. This hot weather makes me like I'm an oven in an oven. Very, very frightening me. Galileo. That's me on the, I just burn. I burn on the inside. I don't know why. Elsa said to come right over me. No shit. Oh shit. Reese, be careful. I didn't know they came that far in. I used to try to put my ice cold feet on her when we were kids. Oh, Megan, I'm not even kidding you. I wish Eliza was here. There's an amazing story. Eliza came to my apartment when I moved into my own apartment in Maryland. She came to stay with me a couple times, and we were sleeping, and I guess she like went to go pee or something and crawled into bed, and her cold feet like touched my leg, and I'm burning like a fire. And apparently my entire body crumpled like a raisin, and I crunched up into one corner of the bed. I was totally asleep when this happened, but... Is it really, Reese? I just never thought of... Maybe I need to look at a map. I'm an idiot. I just want to look... I don't need to. I know where fucking Connecticut is. Connecticut. One of those fucking fun words. Flash flood? Wow. Please be safe, Reese. Oh, you're right. I didn't even think... I was thinking it was higher. Sorry. I've only been to Connecticut once. Actually, it was my very first East Coast trip by myself was Connecticut. Which was weird. Yeah, okay, I see it. My bad. I pictured you... I don't know why I pictured you so north. The East Coast is full of so many tiny states. I'm still learning. Put your cold feet on me. My feet ain't cold. I literally burn like a sun. Like, people do not want to touch me while I'm sleeping because I'm just... hot. I'm back. Nova showed me a lake. Oh my god. Was she so excited? Me burning? Apparently it's pretty common in some women. I just have a metabolism that burns. Hell yeah, you are. What am I? I've forgotten already. Connecticut's a pretty nice state. It's very strange. Well, when I went, I was like a freshman in college, maybe. So this was quite some time ago. We won't talk about it. But when I went, Connecticut was the richest state, and no. Yeah, it's the richest state, and it has the most poor city in the U.S. It was very strange. So I went to Hartford, Connecticut, which is where Heartland Insurance is, which is like this insurance mecca that owns a ton of different insurance companies in the U.S., which are evil. We know this. And when I arrived in Hartford, it was very bizarre. I arrived at like 9 p.m. I got on a train, took a train into the city, and my friend Philip was picking me up at the train station. And imagine walking around a huge metropolitan city during an apocalypse. That's exactly what it was like. Completely deserted. Completely. There were like 4-lane massive streets and cross sections and shit, and you could just walk through the middle. Tumbleweeds. No cars, because nobody lives in the city. They all live outside the city and commute in. Oh, it was so weird. So we got off the train and we started walking down, and then there's like blood splatters on the sidewalk and a big wad of paper towels covered in blood, and we're like, okay, so there was someone alive. And so you guys know I've been on the East Coast for a while, so I know New York and shit. And if you've ever been to New York City, it's foul. Literally, the way they take care of their trash is every week everyone just throws every single piece of trash they have onto the street. because there is no trash service in New York City. It doesn't exist. But by law, if there's garbage in the street, the city has to clean it up. That's the trash service in New York. So once or twice a week, you can't walk down any sidewalks because it's just mountains of, oh my God, she's so creepy. Mountains of garbage. And so when I was in Hartford, I saw these mountains of garbage and I was like, I know what those are. It must be garbage day. No, it was mountains of homeless people sleeping on each other. Like, it was the most heartbreaking thing. And I was there because I was actually working for Hands on Hartford, which is a food charity organization. And I basically worked at a food kitchen for homeless people for a couple weeks. It was an amazing experience. But holy shit. What a fucking scary, weird... Like, I was very young at the time, so it was very mind-opening. It's sad, Reese. I'd never seen that. Look at my dogs being weird. This is great. I love it. It's crazy. The garbage in New York is real, or the homeless people? Both are real and very sad. Yeah, anyone here from New York? Come on. My family's from New York. It's disgusting. This is why when people are like, I love Times Square, I want to visit it. And I'm like, no, it smells like pee, garbage, and vomit. Don't go. No, but it's Times Square. I really want to see all the Times Square. Don't do it. Do you like those smells? Can you smell? Oh, Pyro, you my lover. I'm mixed on New York. I love it, but I think it's a nostalgia thing from being a kid. Eyeball your shoulder. Yeah, that's the one that smacked my face today. I have zero empathy. Oh, this summer. I don't know what's worse, though. Honestly, I'd take New York over a coastal, like a harbor city, like Baltimore. In the summertime, if you're anywhere near the water, it just smells like rotten crab. It's so gross. Blah. I'm from Brooklyn. Oh, man. My family's from Queens. I treat going to the city like an invitation to lick a urinal. That's pretty much, I mean, unless you're, maybe if you wear a mask, it's better. The U.S. has beautiful places, Marnux. They're just usually tend to be places that have little to zero people. The only place to go to New York is the city. Everywhere else sucks. No way. Come on. There's beautiful countryside places. Where my family lives, it's a town called Morris. And it's literally like just ancient like churches and some little houses. The population's very, very little, but they're gorgeous. Well, what's something? See, to me, I don't want to go to the city because there's nothing there for me. It's just fucking people, and I don't want that. I'm the opposite. Like, when I travel, I stay away from the cities. Like, I'll land in Bangkok, spend 6 hours, vomit, and leave. I'm out. I don't like cities. Never been much of a city person, though. UK conservatives, we plan to cut homeless people in half by 2025. Oh, my God. Do they even know what they're saying? I mean, homelessness is everywhere. Homelessness is a huge problem in the United States of America. It's horrible. You don't want fucking people? What? I like to fuck people, but not all of them. I'm picky. Yeah, I've never been a city person. I just don't... Like, I like it for a little bit, like the culture. But honestly, you're going to get way more culture in a small town out in Nowheresville, you know? That's what I've noticed. Every country I've been to, Greece and Italy and stuff, like the big cities... are most like Venice, for instance. Venice, Italy. You guys know Venice, right? It's the city that's on water. There's like canals everywhere, and you always see the canal stick and shit. I did not see one person working in that city at any shop that was Italian. It's all East Indian people. They basically bought the entire city because it's a tourist destination. And every single store just sells touristy shit for, is it the Masquerade? I think. Is it actually sinking? So is Washington, D.C., technically. Oh my God, Fussy, you clipped it? Stop it. You're my hero. Oh, thank you. Thank you, I need this. Thank you. Carnival, thank you. Thank you, Carnival. That. Hi, Mag. Make that song again. Which song? Lilith wants some fuck. Do you like fuck? Rick like fuck. They're just crazy because it's so hot right now. My house is cooking. I don't even remember what I did, Knives. I'm gonna be honest. It's gone. Combination of like the congestion in my face and how I feel like my face is made of cement right now and being really tired. Lilith from Nebraska? Maybe. Look at that fucking goofy face. Didn't we just take a break? I feel like I just took you outside. There's no way you have to go already. Zerkles. Doesn't feel like we're hugging. This is about as close as I can get. I love you. Did it work? Arkansas? Yeah, we have Arkansas and Kansas. Why isn't Arkansas? Nobody knows. Why are they doing this to me? I hate allergies. I'm done with this fucking blooming part of the summer. Illinois. We have a lot. I mean, even states that are, you know, phonetic. Baltimore. Arkansas was a French territory. Oh, no shit. Oh, I didn't know. Oh, that's sick. I've never been into Arkansas, I don't believe. Slothius just got smacked. Slothius, what is this? I got it. Vine America Explain Kansas Arkansas bit. Is this gonna be funny? Is there music in it? No, I got it. Slothius, the cool thing is, even though the bot knocks you, I can get whatever you tried to post. It's just, if not, non-subs can't post links, because, you know, trolls come in and try to post gross porn and weird shit. We can thank the French. Arkansas was named for the French plural of a Native American tribe, while Kansas is the English spelling of a similar one. Since the letter S at the end of the French word is usually silent, we pronounce Bill Clinton's home state, Arkansas. Oh, I'll probably restart 500 times. You guys know. I mean, that is the fun part. I don't like games that are hard to restart. That's how I learn games, like trial and error, and I notice what I did wrong. I don't learn from other people's mistakes. I never have. I'm the kid that has to crash their own dirt bike, get stepped on by the horse, you know, flunk out of college a few times. I can't learn from somebody else. If you're president in Arkansas, do you then say you're in Arkansas? Oh my God. What do you say if you're from Arkansas? I don't know. Why? You just fucked my head. Arkansasian? Arkansanian? We have a... Okay, I'm gonna do a battle. Ow! Your fucking paw! Her claws are so shit! You guys are gonna make my skin look bad. Look at these. Okay, let's do the battle, and I'm gonna stick these fuckers outside. This is madness. You guys need to calm your shit. The Shia. Do you see Lilith? This is... Why are you wet? I hate it. Get off me. I love you. I'm a tough bitch. Like, I can take a lot of pain, but the claws, man. I don't know if you can tell. I've already got red welts up and down my arms. Those puppy claws are the worst. It's my claw. Aw, Clara, that's sad. I got these at the same time. They're brother and sister. But also very possessive of me. Not in a bad way. They'll just, like, if I'm, like, sitting there hugging Trick, Lilith will come over and sit on his face and just slowly push him away. I got 3 musketeers. Are you fucking me? It's the first. Fuck yes. Beata got 50 gold. Nice. 8 seconds of battle. I know. Well, it was a boss battle. People show up for a boss battle. Ooh. Let's see. What would be the best route? I know. You need to just go take a pill. Take a chill pill. Let's do, I think, there's no way we can get 2 chests. This is bullshnaggle. Let's do the top because it's got 2 biscuits. God damn it, Viata.
Did you take your joy today? Never forget to take your joy,
Sarah.
and I guarantee your day will go as smooth as
That's
velvet.
fucking precious. Jesus Cox! Okay, I'm gonna go put my fucking demons outside before they destroy something delicate near my desk, like a tarantula or a deadly something. Quick, I know, I don't even think we need a break yet. I don't even know what time it is. Nobody knows what's happening. Life is a vampire. Stretch your dicks. Clean your taints. I'm gonna go stick this devil creature outside. I'm having a really great time. Okay. Let's hope they calm the fuck down. Trick kind of got scared by a loud noise, so I'm hoping they'll be calm now, because Jesus Christ. They're so full of shit. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry. The dogs are just, I don't know what's in them. They're full of beans today. Oh my god, that butt moves so fast. There's a water splatter on my ears, and I don't like it. All right. Let's play some fucking Other Side, my dudes. The music is bomb. And the game's really good, and I think I got a better hang on it. Safi, I need to hold you in my arms. I need you. I want you. I need you. Oh, baby, oh, baby. I love you, Saf. How are you, love? Do you still like your short hair? Because I think it's so fucking precious on you. I'm in love with it. But only if you love it. Because I totally get that. Other Side. First 2 days, he hated it. Now it's a bop. Yeah, I hated mine for about a month, which kind of sucked. But honestly, like, all it was, and I don't know why, it's all in my head, but seriously, ever since it got long enough that I can tuck it behind my ear, I love it suddenly. Did I just quote 10 things I hate about you? Maybe. I love that movie more than most things. Heath Ledger was a goddamn treasure. Cheers to Heath. Oh yeah, you wake up looking like a psycho. That's the one thing about short hair that sucks. When you have long hair, you can put it in a ponytail, and when you wake up in the morning, it looks semi-okay, or a bun. But short hair, it's, you know, that you wake up and you're like, what happened? Who am I? I don't know. And then you consider leaving it, and then you don't. Yep, same. Usually it's this side, like the really short side on me. It's just like, I think that's where I sleep. I don't know. It's, oh yeah. I'm a beast in the morning, man. But ever since I can tuck it behind my ear, I like it a lot more. This is the music from the game, by the way. I know.